All right. Ladies and gentlemen. We're going live for semi-final number 2. Semi-final number 2. Between. Wait, what's happening here? We're skipping. Renku, get on board. Renku, get on board. All right. Let's go. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Semi-final number 2. This is going to determine who is going to get into the grand final. We have the scoreboard not being reset, but it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Scrappy, Harry, Skandir, and Sappy. Those are your contenders for this semi-final. Who is gonna join? Who is gonna join Panda and Elcon later on in the grand final? We do have the same map order as semi-final number 1. 10 seconds remaining, and this is gonna be a close one. This is going to be a close match right here. Santa Cow Dasher. Tracked by SimplyNick and htimh. Here it goes. Nice map right there, ladies and gentlemen. We're almost there. All right, we've arrived. All right, my server admin needed some help. I am the host. Normally just broadcasting here, but my server admin needed some help, so I stepped in. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Scrappy, Harry, Skandir, and Sappy TM battling it out. Round number 1. Scrappy takes a nice early lead here. We have Sappy, who is lagging quite a bit here. No, it is actually not. Yeah, it is Sappy who is teleporting all over the place. Skandir in second place goes a little bit too wide here, but it is Scrappy holding strong to that first place, looking to get the 10 points in this very first round. He's now 2 tenths ahead of his direct opponents. Skandir and Harry getting really good endings. Harry went to the inside line. Holy moly macaroni. Goes from 4th place all the way to 1st place. Scrappy is likely going to get last place here. He has been driving the whole map in 1st. And then he gets last. How the turned have tables. That is what I'm talking about. 10 points go to Harry. Fantastic, fantastic. Oh, I need to stretch my legs here a little bit, guys. Oh, I'm getting a day older. Santa Claus is getting a day older here. Here we go then. Round number 2 coming up. Scrappy looked very strong, but Scrappy is now again in 1st place. Skandir in hot pursuit. We have Harry with a massive mistake. He's now 2 seconds behind. Scrappy is losing a lot of momentum going into this looping. And it is Skandir taking over 1st place. Harry is out of the question for this round. But we do have Sappy in 2nd place. He is lagging a little bit, teleporting all around. But it is Scrappy in 2nd. Scrappy is going for the attack onto Skandir. But it is looking like Skandir is going to take it. Gets a very smooth landing. Scrappy is closing the gap, but it's not enough. And Skandir gets the 10 points. Scrappy in 2nd place. Sappy in 3rd place. And Harry in last. Points are really close, but it is Scrappy who finds himself just a little bit behind right now. Let's go on board with Scrappy. Scrappy has a fantastic start. Scrappy with a fantastic start. As you can see right here, demonstrating why I'm calling him having a fantastic start. Finding himself in 1st place already with 1/10 of an advantage. Okay, Sappy is in hot pursuit, but oh my god, Harry comes close as well. Great line here by Harry, who puts himself in 1st place. Sappy in 2nd. Scrappy losing a lot of momentum. throughout this section. Oh my god, a huge mistake by Harry. Colliding with the wall, putting himself in last place. Scrappy now back in first place. Sappy, oh, goes very tight, loses a lot of momentum. It is going to be Skander with the attack most likely in the end, but it's Skander with the teleportation tactic, actually teleporting himself from second place to third place. That is what I call a disadvantage teleport. Not in his favor at all. But look at the points, guys. The points are incredibly close. That is looking absolutely fantastic. As we are on board with Sappy. Sappy is a little bit laggy. But, yeah, let's quickly move on to the next player. No, he is stabilized here. Stabilizes his connection. Wow, what a good start. Okay. We're actually moving on. Skander here in fourth place. We get a nice overview from all the players. This left-hander is so important. You want to keep all the momentum going through this looping. And it is Scrappy in first place. But Skander with a much better entry in this left drift here. Closes the gap ever so slightly. It is Harry again with a mistake. But I do believe that Harry will have a phenomenal map coming up later on. Scrappy, however, lands super far on the right side. Skander might actually snipe the round here. No! 100 of a second between the players. Woo! And we're moving on to the next round. Oh. Renku, take me to the next map. Okay. Whew. All right, the next map right here. I don't know why the intro skipped, but it is gonna be doner. Don't mistake it with doner kebab. That is a different type of doner. This is just doner, not a doner. So Scrappy, 29 points. Skander, 24 points. Harry, 20 points. And Sappy, 19 points. This is a really close match right now after one map played. It is looking like Scrappy has the pace to put himself in the grand final. However, it is only 10 points of a difference between all of the guys. All of the people only have 10 points difference. I'm telling you, this cow milk is so good. It just keeps giving me energy and energy. As we are now into the first round on this map. Everyone getting a really good bobsleigh besides one player in the name of Harry. Harry is currently in last. Scrappy with a very inside line, but his exit is actually really good. He is battling Skander for that first place. Sappy is in close pursuit as well, in third place right now. It is 1400s between three players. The end is gonna decide a lot. Who is gonna get the most speed out of this left-hander? It is definitely not Sappy who collides with the wall, but it is going to be Scrappy. And Scrappy is looking to get first place here. Ladies and gentlemen, another 10 points go to Scrappy. And Skander in second. Harry in third. And Sappy, after that mistake, in last. Really good performance by Scrappy. He is doing phenomenal. Phenomenal. Let's stay on board with Sappy for the start here, who had a good bug slide, but the other players just had it better. And if you want to be the best, you have to beat the best. So Sappy finding himself in fourth place. It is looking good for Sappy, but he needs a good exit. Oh my days, he gets a fantastic exit and takes over that first place. Can he keep it together in this left-hander? It is Scrappy who collides with the wall. So Scrappy is out of this battle. It is Sappy with 0.2 of a second ahead of everyone. Harry with a mistake. Harry is feeling the pressure by the looks of it. Skander also making a blunder. He collides with the wall, and it is going to be Harry who passes Skander for that second position. Sappy, however, gets the 10 points. And that is exactly what he needed. Oh. Okay. So Harry, I thought Harry was gonna be the god tier player of this match, but not yet. Harry is struggling quite a bit here. Harry currently in last place, but it's not far now. Only Scrappy is a little bit ahead because he is just driving amazing. This exit off the backslide is so important. Ooh, Scrappy gets it really good. However, Harry is in hot chase mode. He's 2600s behind. And Scrappy looking to get another 10 points. Scrappy, what a great performance. Harry is losing a lot of speed. It is Sappy who goes for the attack. Goes for the second place. Sappy with a very low landing. He might even get Scrappy here in the end. Oh my god, 8 thousandths of a second. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 thousandths of a second. Wait. Yes. What a crazy ending by Sappy. But it is Scrappy once again. He is now over halfway there. Over halfway. And these other players really need to step it up right now. They need to push it because Scrappy is just gonna take the victory in a blink of an eye. What a turn by Scandier, but he gets a terrible exit. Sappy, however, gets a really nice one, but he is in a close battle with Scrappy. We did see the end. We did see the end by Sappy being much better than Scrappy. But right now, Scrappy has a little bit more speed. Scrappy with an inside line. Whereas Sappy? Sappy, however, goes for the SD here, but it's not enough. Scrappy, again with the 10 points. Scrappy is just... he's just doing it. No hesitation by Scrappy as we go to the next map. Ladies and gentlemen, get on board. We're gonna go to the next map. Alright. Here we go. Next map. It's getting darker. Prancer. By SimplyNick and htimh. Here we go. Are we there yet? Alright. 1 minute warm up. And then we are going live here. We currently have Scrappy with 62 points. Sappy with 44 points. Scandier with 41 points. And Harry with 37 points. Now this map is very start dependent. If you don't get the start good, it is very likely that you will end up in the bottom placings. But we have also seen very, very nice fights here on this particular map actually. In the previous semi-final and also in the quarterfinals. Ladies and gentlemen, we've had plenty of matches, plenty of players, plenty of fun. And it's looking like, wow, a 38.98 by Scandier in the warming up round. That is crazy. As the warm-up comes to an end, we will start round 1. Here we go. On board with Harry, who is currently in last place with 37 points. He is just waiting to pounce back on that full speed map later on in this map pack. Harry doesn't get the greatest ice slide, and this is what I mean. You get a terrible, or well, a bad ice start, and look how far behind you are. 0.3 of a second. Now he finds himself in a situation where he needs to catch up. He needs to risk it for the biscuit. But it is not looking good, as Scrappy has a very, very good start. Onto the last turn here. Scrappy looking to get another 10 points. I think these other players are just letting Scrappy win here because he's way too fast. 38.68 by Scrappy in the very first round. He is actually 22 points ahead of second place. And that is a big gap. That is a big gap. That is very difficult to come back from. As we have Harry still in that last place, but he gets a really good ice slide. Really, really nice exit speed here. Scrappy, however, is currently still in first place. This is a great opportunity for Harry to get 10 points, maybe 6. But he really wants to get those 10 points. A great wall entry by Harry. Puts himself in first place. We have a couple mistakes here. Scandir is already dropping a little bit behind. Scrappy in that second place. Might even attack here in the very last turn. Is it going to be Harry? No, it is going to be Scrappy from Belgium. The powerhouse is getting another 10 points here. Yoinking it away from Harry, who was driving really good, but then saves the final turn a little bit too much. And Scrappy, he is 18 points away from getting finalist mode. 18 points away from reaching that finalist status. Oh, but he gets a horrible start. Let's actually have a look if he is able to come back from this. Gets a really good ice turn though. And the gap is only 0.2 of a second by the looks of it. And we did see what Scrappy can do in the ending phase of this map. Oh! He is rapidly closing the gap. The final 2 turns are gonna be decided here. Who is gonna take it? Scrappy is closing the gap, but he's risking. They have to go for, say, 2 guys were able to go for the risky finish. Harry gets a 10 points. Sappy gets a second place. That's really good for them. Sappy is doing great here. 60 points for Sappy, 56 for Harry, and 51 for Scandir. We have 2 more rounds, if my memory is correct, on this map. And then we will go to the next map here. Scrappy with a really good start here. Initiates his ice slide. Sappy is lagging a little bit, goes a little bit too tight. And now he is struggling up the hill. And this is what I'm talking about. 0.5 lost just by that small mistake there from Sappy. Scandir is in second place, battling Harry. Scrappy has made a small blunder here. He is 1500s behind right now. Scandir, however, takes over the lead from Harry. Let's go with the point of view behind, because Scrappy is bouncing back. And once again, Scrappy is taking that position away from Harry. These guys really don't like each other by the looks of it. Scrappy is just going balls deep in the end, full sending it. And it is paying off, because he's... wow. He is far ahead, guys. Come on board. We go to the next map. Blitzen by SimplyNick and htimh. Penguins. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived at the map that is gonna decide who is gonna win here. Harry is INSANE on this particular map. I repeat, INSANE. Insane. This is gonna be crazy, because can Scrappy close it out on this map? I am not sure, because Harry is a maniac. Let me rephrase that. Harry is a track maniac. And I believe Harry is just gonna absolutely destroy these guys on this map. It is full speed. Harry is really, really good in speed sliding. And that's all that this map is about. Speed sliding. We do have Scrappy with 92 points. So I think Scrappy will definitely get finalist status. But is he able to close it out as well on this map? We'll stay on board with Sappy here, who is 63 points, Scandir 61, and Harry 60 points. So these 3 players are extremely close to one another. Right now it is Scrappy in first. Where's Harry? Harry is initiating his SD here. That was an overslide there. I believe Harry is feeling nerves. However, a very nice entry in the wall is putting him a little bit closer. It is looking like Sappy is going to get first place here. It is a very, very close battle between himself and Scrappy. Different lines in the looping here. And it is going to be Scrappy getting the 10 points. And he puts himself in finalist mode. Scrappy has so many attempts here. He has 4 finalist attempts. 4 finalist attempts by Scrappy. Can he close it out in his first attempt? We're on board with Skander. Scrappy has an insane start, but he is being chased by 3 hungry hyenas. Oh, and Scrappy. Boom. That is 4 attempts down to 3 attempts. And look who is in first place. Harry is in first place, but Skander with a lot of speed. Skander might actually get him. No, Skander will not get him. It is going to be Harry getting the win here. Harry gets the win. Oh, damn, I stepped out of my couch slab there. I almost fell into the abyss here. It's very deep. If I look down, me and Renko are really high up. So it is really scary. I don't want to fall out of this thing. As we have still the finalist mode, but the other 3 players are so damn close together. As we have attempt number 2 for Scrappy. Scrappy gets off to a great start, but the other 3 players are so close by as well. Sappy with a different line. He is not going for the SD, and here we might see the difference. Oh my god! Sappy is just flying over an empty space. What a close round. Let's go a little bit further ahead. Between Skander with a huge attack. It is Harry who stays in first place. What? Different entries in the ending looping is gonna decide it. Harry gets it. Harry with denial. And Harry now from last place to second place. Scrappy, attempt number 4. 3, 2, I can't remember. Oh, and Scrappy is out. Scrappy is out. Scrappy is out. 84 points for Harry, 76 for Sappy. Skander with 74 points. And who is gonna take it here? Skander is a little bit too far behind. So the battle is really between Harry and Sappy. I think Harry might have it here. He goes for that extension of the SD, speed drift, as we call it in Trackmania. And he puts himself forward and he finishes in first place. Harry really stepping up his game on this particular map here with another victory. And Harry needs to get top 2 in order to get finalist. However, we're going to the next map. Ladies and gentlemen, hop on board as we move ourselves to the next track and potentially the final track of this semi-final. It is going to be Cupid by SimplyNick and htimh. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is gonna be the final map of this semi-final. 94 points by Harry, 82 points by Sappy, and 78 points by Skander. One warm-up. Who is gonna join Panda and Elcon in the grand final later on this evening? Will Skander make a huge comeback, or is it gonna be Scrappy closing out his first attempt on this track? We have to wait and see as I take a sip of my ice cold cow milk. Delicious. Dude, what's in that present? Oh, I want that present. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, will Scrappy do it? Or does he need a couple more tries? Let's stay on board with Skander, who is in desperate need of some points. He needs to perform right here, right now. Right here, right now. He is taking a very different line here. Goes inside, but he remains ahead. Harry, however, is currently in last place. Harry was really good on that previous track because it was a full speed track. However, here he is keeping up the pace. On the dirt we go. Nice exit speed by most of these players. It is Scrappy who is battling for that first place right now. Remember, Scrappy is finalist. If Scrappy manages to get the victory in this particular round, he will put himself into the grand final. It is Scrappy versus Harry. Harry makes a mistake. Sappy is going for the attack. Is it gonna be enough? Scrappy makes it. So, Panda, Elcon, and Scrappy are in the grand final. But who is gonna be the last guy? It is gonna be Harry, Sappy, or Skander. Let's have a look. Harry is the closest one to get that spot in the grand final. Oh, a big mistake there by Sappy. He might be feeling the pressure right now because there's only one spot remaining for the grand final. Skander is already 1500s ahead, but Harry with great dirt left-hander puts himself a little bit closer. The looping here is going to decide a lot. Harry with a very inside line closes the gap completely towards Skander. It is all going to be decided. Oh! Skander goes through the triangle. What a mad lad. But it is Harry with a different line here. Skander with the tight line. Harry with the more exit speed. But he is driving too safe. And Harry puts himself in finalist mode. Harry is in finalist mode. He needs to win this next round. If he does, it's done. The semi-final is completed. Can he do it? All eyes on Harry from Team Numelops. Renku, we're leaving. Okay, let's keep. Sappy has made a huge mistake as well. But this is really good because Skander will join the finalist mode. Ladies and gentlemen, all eyes on Sappy. If Sappy manages to win the round, we have a triple finalist situation. So, we need Sappy to win here. The pressure is extremely high. But I believe in Sappy. Sappy can do it. Skander and Harry are both finalists. Harry is already 1500 behind. Skander, however, is looking to win here. Harry with the comeback. Sappy with a little bit more exit speed here. The dirt turn is going to decide a lot. It is looking very good. Skander makes a mistake. Sappy is in first place. Harry now in second place. Sappy with a wide line, but he will have more entry speed in the looping. One turn remains. Can Sappy do it? Sappy saves it. Harry with a very low jump. The final turn is going to decide it. Harry with the attack, but it is Sappy who makes it. And we're going into a three-way finalist situation. Who is gonna take it? It's gonna happen on the next track. Let's go. Go to the next track here, ladies and gentlemen. Dasher. We're back on Dasher by SimplyNick and htimh. Here we go. This is it. One round to rule them all. One round to determine who is gonna join the grand final. Let's have a look what the people in the chat are writing. Oh boy, good luck, have fun, good luck, good luck. Everyone seems to be ready. Everyone is ready. It is Harry, Skandir, and Sappy. This is it. One round to rule them all. Will we see a very nice finalist round, or will we see some mistakes? It can go either way. I do remember Skandir having really good endings, same with Harry. But this is it. Here we go. Here we go. It is all or nothing. On board with Skandir. Who is gonna crumble under the pressure? Or who is going to drive the world record? We do have some different start lines. It is Sappy who takes a lot of the snow that will put him down in last place. But he can fight back. No! Sappy is 1.6 seconds behind. It is going to be between Harry and Skandir, but Skandir is already 2/10 behind right now. He needs to push it. He needs to go for it. Harry is in first place. It is all going to be decided in the ending. Skandir is attacking. He's jumping really low. He's getting that really nice slide. Harry in first place. No, he gets a terrible drift. It is all going to be decided in the ending. Who gets the... Harry gets the airtime. It is Skandir with a very tight line. Scary jumps to the left. Harry slides out and it's done. Skandir is the final grand finalist. What a semi-final that was. Ladies and gentlemen, Scrappy wins it pretty convincingly. But the second place here was not so easy. That was a fantastic battle. And it is unfortunately for Harry and Sappy that this is the end for them. But they did really good. And it is Skandir who takes it.